Moldova is a landlocked country in Eastern Europe, bordered by Romania to the west and Ukraine to the north, east, and south. Its capital city is Chisinau and the official language is Romanian. The country has a population of around 2.6 million people and covers an area of 33,846 square kilometers. Moldova has a rich and diverse cultural heritage that has been shaped by its long and complex history. The country has been inhabited since ancient times, and has been under the influence of a number of different empires and rulers over the centuries, including the Romans, the Ottoman Turks, the Russians, and the Soviet Union. Moldova is known for its beautiful countryside, which includes rolling hills, fertile plains, and vast forests. The country is also home to a number of important historical sites, including ancient fortresses, monasteries, and churches. One of the most famous landmarks in Moldova is the Orhaiul Vechi Monastery Complex, which is situated on a rocky plateau overlooking the Rout River. In terms of economy, Moldova is one of the poorest countries in Europe, with a gross domestic product, GDP, of around $11 billion in 2020. The country's main industries include agriculture, wine production, and textile manufacturing. Moldova is also a major exporter of fruit and vegetables, including grapes, apples, and plums. Despite its economic challenges, Moldova has made significant progress in recent years in terms of political and social reform. In 2009, the country signed an association agreement with the European Union, which has helped to strengthen democratic institutions, improve human rights, and boost trade and investment. In conclusion, Moldova is a small but fascinating country with a rich cultural heritage and a beautiful landscape. While it faces many economic and political challenges, Moldova is making progress towards a brighter future, with the help of its people, its leaders, and its friends and partners around the world. Moldova's history can be traced back to ancient times, with evidence of human habitation dating back to the Paleolithic era. Throughout its history, Moldova has been inhabited by a number of different peoples, including the Dacians, the Romans, the Goths, the Huns, the Bulgars, the Khazars, the Magyars, the Mongols, and the Turks. In the 14th and 15th centuries, Moldova emerged as a powerful principality under the rule of the Moldavian princes. During this time, the country experienced a period of cultural and economic growth, with the construction of numerous monasteries, churches, and fortresses. In the 16th and 17th centuries, Moldova was invaded and occupied by the Ottoman Empire, which had a significant impact on the country's culture and society. The Ottomans introduced Islam to the region, and many Moldovans converted to the religion. In the late 18th century, Moldova became part of the Russian Empire, which lasted until the fall of the Russian monarchy in 1917. After the Russian Revolution, Moldova became part of the Soviet Union and remained so until 1991, when it gained independence following the collapse of the Soviet Union. Since gaining independence, Moldova has faced a number of challenges, including political instability, economic hardship, and corruption. However, the country has also made significant progress in areas such as education, healthcare, and human rights. Moldova is known for its rich and diverse cultural heritage, which includes traditional folk music, dance, and art. The country is also famous for its wine production, with Moldovan wines being recognized for their high quality and unique flavor. In recent years, Moldova has sought closer ties with the European Union, with the goal of eventually becoming a member of the EU. The country has implemented a number of reforms aimed at improving its economy, strengthening its democracy, and improving the lives of its citizens. Moldova is a country with a diverse population, made up of several different ethnic groups. The majority of the population is made up of ethnic Moldovans, who are of Romanian origin. There are also significant populations of Ukrainians, Russians, Bulgarians, and Gagauz people, who are an ethnic group with Turkish roots. The official language of Moldova is Romanian, which is spoken by the majority of the population. Russian is also widely spoken, particularly in urban areas and in the Transnistria region. In addition, there are a number of other languages spoken in Moldova, including Ukrainian, Bulgarian, and Gagauz. Moldova is a predominantly agricultural country, with around 70% of the population living in rural areas. The country's main agricultural products include grapes, apples, plums, wheat, and sunflower seeds. Moldova is also known for its production of wine, with winemaking being a major industry in the country. In recent years, Moldova has made significant progress in improving its education system. The country has a high literacy rate, and a number of universities and colleges have been established to provide higher education opportunities to its citizens. Despite its economic challenges, Moldova is a country with a rich cultural heritage and a strong sense of national identity. Moldovans are proud of their country's history, culture, and traditions, and are determined to build a better future for themselves and their families. One of the most unique aspects of Moldova's culture is its traditional clothing. Moldovan traditional dress is known for its bright colors, intricate embroidery, and distinctive designs. Women's dresses are typically made from colorful woven fabric and feature embroidered motifs such as flowers, birds, and geometric patterns. Moldova is also known for its rich musical heritage, which includes traditional folk music as well as modern pop and rock music. Traditional Moldovan folk music features a variety of instruments, including the kobza, a type of lute, the nai, a type of pan flute, and the cimbalom, a type of hammered dulcimer. In addition to its cultural and agricultural heritage, Moldova is also home to a number of historical sites and monuments. These include ancient fortresses, medieval churches, and monasteries, many of which have been recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. One of the most famous of these sites is the Rârlveci Monastery Complex, which features a number of rock-cut churches and monasteries that date back to the Middle Ages. Moldova is a country that is deeply committed to environmental sustainability and conservation. The country has a number of protected areas, including several national parks and nature reserves, which are home to a wide variety of flora and fauna. In addition, Moldova has made significant progress in reducing its carbon emissions and promoting renewable energy sources, such as wind and solar power. In recent years, Moldova has also become known as a hub for technology and innovation. The country has a growing startup ecosystem, with a number of successful tech companies and entrepreneurs operating in areas such as software development, e-commerce, and fintech. Moldova is a country that celebrates a number of holidays and festivals throughout the year. One of the most important holidays is Christmas, which is celebrated on December 25 according to the Gregorian calendar. Moldovan Christmas traditions include caroling, exchanging gifts, and preparing a special meal with traditional dishes such as sarmale, stuffed cabbage rolls, and cozonac, a sweetbread with nuts and raisins. Another important holiday in Moldova is Easter, which is celebrated with traditional dishes such as pasca, a sweetbread with cheese and raisins, and drob, a lamb-based dish. Moldovan Easter traditions also include painting and decorating eggs, which are often used in games and competitions. Moldova is also known for its vibrant wine festivals, which celebrate the country's rich winemaking tradition. One of the most famous of these festivals is the National Wine Day, which takes place in early October and includes wine tastings, parades, and other festivities. In addition to its cultural and religious holidays, Moldova also celebrates a number of national holidays. These include Independence Day, August 27, which marks the country's independence from the Soviet Union, and Language Day, August 31, which celebrates the country's official language, Romanian. Moldova is a country that values its traditional crafts and handicrafts. One of the most famous of these crafts is pottery, which has a long history in Moldova and is still practiced by many artisans today. Other traditional crafts in Moldova include weaving, embroidery, and woodworking. Moldova is also known for its cuisine, which features a mix of traditional Moldovan dishes as well as influences from neighboring countries such as Romania, Ukraine, and Russia. Some of the most popular dishes in Moldova include mamalica, a type of cornmeal porridge, placent, savory pastries filled with cheese, meat, or vegetables, and sama, a sour soup made with chicken or pork. Moldova is a country that is home to a diverse range of natural landscapes and attractions. One of the most famous of these is the Dniester River, which runs through the country and provides a variety of opportunities for water-based activities such as boating, fishing, and swimming. Moldova is also home to a number of beautiful parks and nature reserves. The Codron Nature Reserve, for example, is a protected area that is home to a wide variety of flora and fauna, including rare and endangered species such as the European bison and the brown bear. Another popular nature reserve in Moldova is the Lower Prut Nature Reserve, which is located in the south of the country and is known for its wetlands and birdwatching opportunities. For those interested in history and archaeology, Moldova is home to a number of ancient sites and ruins. One of the most famous of these is the Old Orhei Archaeological Complex, which features a number of ancient fortifications and settlements dating back to the Bronze Age. The complex also includes a number of medieval churches and monasteries that are still in use today. Moldova is also home to a number of museums and cultural institutions. One of the most famous of these is the National Museum of History of Moldova, which is located in the capital city of Chisinau. The museum features exhibits on the country's history and culture, including artifacts from ancient civilizations, traditional crafts and costumes, and modern art.